2,500. We're now tracking new information out of St. Charles County, where the U.S. Postal Service tells News 4 that one of its employees tested positive for the coronavirus. But Wentzville's mayor says a lack of communication has left his office in the dark. News 4's Caroline Hecker explains why the city's frustrations are mounting.
Mayor Nick Caccione says he found out on Facebook about the employee's positive diagnosis just yesterday. In fact, he says it was News 4 that provided him the press release that came from the Postal Service. The Wentzville Post Office is seeing plenty of foot traffic less than a day after the Postal Service announced an employee tested positive for COVID-19. That news came as a complete surprise to Mayor Nick Caccione.
We're waiting for a press release from the Postal Service, which did not come. Nothing from the county, nothing from the health department. Very frustrating.
He says he was up until 2 o'clock in the morning fielding questions from people understandably concerned. Questions he says he has no answers to.
It's ridiculous and frustrating. My citizens deserve answers to questions, and I don't have those answers, so it's frustrating for me because people think that I run the post office.
He says he's received no information from the county health department or the Postal Service about when the employee became sick.
I wouldn't blame the postmaster. Was he told by his superiors that he couldn't say anything, or it had to be confidential? I don't know. Those are the questions that need to be answered.
Without knowing the timeline, Caccione says he doesn't know if the post office was sanitized following the employee's positive test results. Officials with the Postal Service declined to release any additional details about the employee who contracted the virus or when the diagnosis was made. The CDC says the likelihood of the virus being transmitted through the mail is low, but to wash your hands before and after handling your mail. We've been speaking with Postal Service representatives all morning trying to figure out what the job duties were of the employee who tested positive. Were they behind the counter? Were they a delivery driver? Were they sorting packages? They told us repeatedly they cannot release that information. In Wentzville, Caroline Hecker, News 4.